What's up, world? It's your girl, Sporty Shorty. And of course, y'all know I'm the biggest Dallas Mavericks fan. So I had to come on today and I had to bring a special guest in the building with me, Mr. Prince Sharp. And we're going to talk about these Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison, and this firing that happened today. So,
Whew.
Prince, what you think about my Mavs so far? What you think about?
Man, it felt like he was a dead man walking when the trade happened, man. It was like the bombshell. It was like the atomic bomb. Like, man, that really woke me up out of my sleep when the trade actually happened when he traded Anthony Davis for Luka. I had to make sure it was real. But man, he made some good draft picks. I think just because a lot of these guys haven't been fully healthy, like Kyrie and Anthony Davis, you can't really I really think he was doing a good job, to be honest. I about to say if he felt that way, it didn't look good in hindsight, but he was getting a lot of assets um for this trade. He was about to seem like they was gonna kind of have a down season. They just ain't wasn't patient enough to just see this team grow. But I think that the ownership was frustrated with him. I think they were just tired of him.
Yeah, I feel that. So, when the trade went down, my phone, I swear, it was like at night, like 11 something at night.
Mhm.
My phone was going crazy. So I'm panicking. I didn't know, what I'm saying, what's going on. And I'm thinking it's a joke. Cause, I'm like, man, stop playing. It's a rumor. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I get, on Facebook and I see the Luka trade. And I'm just like, make this make sense. Like to me, Luca was the only person that shouldn't have been traded. Like everybody on the team could have been traded, but Luca. And we just came off a finals appearance. So I didn't understand it. And for me, I'm still mad about the trade. I don't get it. I don't see how Luca coming off an MVP season, Luca coming from the finals, you trade him for AD and size, maybe is what you're looking at, or defense. But Luca's 26 years old, and it's since we got AD, it has been a ripple effect. We
Yeah.
got injured, we it just it's a lot. I mean, Clay's going through a slump right now. It's a lot, and I don't know if he thought the Cooper Flag number one pick was going to outshadow what happened. And I was hoping for a good start. It looks great on paper, but we have been falling short, going 3-8. But how did you feel when you heard about the news today of him being fired?
Like I said, man, I'm just felt shocked, man. Like I really feel like they. And now, if you would have said this time last year, I would have been like, "Oh man, no surprise." But he
Mm-hmm.
was making a lot of good moves. The Cooper Flag pick clearly was the right pick for them. You just had to let this stuff happen, man. Let these guys grow. But I felt like they just weren't patient enough to let these guys grow and then get AD back. Then you get Kyrie back and then you see how it really go. But you know how it was gonna be with AD from the jump, how injury prone he has been throughout his career. When he's playing, he's a superstar, but when he's not, what do you get out of him? And that's what I said, man. You just don't trade a 26-year-old superstar. Like Luka is one of those ones that you just be like, okay, you can get the whole team, but you ain't getting him.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's how I feel too. And when I got the news today, I kind of knew it was coming because, his vision, how he came out and saying this is the best trade. Let's just be honest, that was a horrible trade. That was the worst trade I've seen in the history of sports. That trade right there goes down as the number one for me. Now,
The
I
worst stuff? Yeah.
the patience to me at 3-8 when it's supposed to be maybe 8-0 or 7-1. The way you were talking about how the team with all three number ones, it's I get it. The Mavs are fed up, the fans are fed up. We're losing, and we're losing bad. It's not like we're in close, tight games. We're getting blown out every night. So I get the Nico Harrison firing. I don't wish firing on nobody, but I do wish him well. Let me say that, Nico. I wish you well. Lakers, you welcome. But seeing Luca drop 30 a night, and then I'm coming back to my Mavs, and we, we look atrocious. It is
Mm.
it's something gotta give. And me personally, go get Dirk. That's how I feel. Go get Dirk and all them guys and see if they can get some help. Or the next GM, who do you think that should be?
Uh, that's a real good question. I really don't know who should be it, but I think person like Dirk, you should have like as an advisor, somebody close. You should get somebody that uh great at evaluating talent, that's good at getting assets and finding diamonds in the rough. 'Cause I feel like you have Cooper Flag. If that's gonna be well, you drafted him number one, so he is your guy. You
Mhm.
build around him because he's gonna be the future. Anthony Davis getting up there in age, he's in his 30s, and you can't depend on him to stay healthy. So you build around Cooper Flag and just watch him grow every year and just see how things turn out. So that's why I said I would make sure Dirk be somewhere involved with the organization as a close advisor, but I couldn't tell you who should be the GM right now.
I feel that. And I also, I'm gonna throw this up in the air. Ja's not happy. So Mavericks, maybe, what I'm saying, this would be a good little turnaround to go get Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Add him in the rotation, put him in there. Maybe, Ja, if you listening, just come on to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It's a parade inside the city. That's all we saying. But
That
I feel like that will be a good change. I just feel like somebody needs to be in there. You got Jason Kidd, a former Maverick. Of course,
mhm.
always at the games and stuff like that. You have people around. You got Finley. You have people around that know the game. And we need to bring in somebody. Every day I say I miss Mark Cuban because his sense of smarts is so in depth.
Mhm.
So it's like being a Mavericks fan for so long. I've seen it. I've seen us go through the ups and downs. I've stayed down. And it's unfortunate my team looks like this. And I have no doubt we can turn this season around. We've only played 10 games. So, coming in when those guys get healthy, like you said, Kyrie come back. I love that we changed D'Lo to the point guard. I did not like having Cooper Flag as a point guard. So I love that aspect. So I think when Kyrie comes back, AD gets healthy, we'll start gelling and we'll start blowing these guys out again. And of course, we have the great big men and Lively and those guys down low, and
Mhm.
the core. So, it's Mavericks have the potential to go deep in the playoffs if we get the right people behind us. It's a lot of chaos going on right now. And I just feel like the Mavericks have to get in line with everything and just go. So for me, I'm hoping that my Mavericks stay in tune to what's going on. I hope the Mavericks continue to be great. You know, it's like a lot of chaos right now. And let me say this too for all y'all saying Meg Thee Stallion. Y'all gonna leave my girl alone, okay? Clay is happy. I am happy for Clay. You know what I'm saying? Megan, keep doing what you doing, girl. Showing up at the games, girl. I'm gonna be there too. I love you. So let me just get that out the way. But I really do hope my Dallas Mavericks do turn this around and look good because we are the talk of conversation on everybody's list right now. So, do you think the Mavs can turn around and go far?
It's not looking that way right now. I'm about to say a lot of the guys, like you said, Clay is just in a slump for many reasons. AD is out, Clay is out. I mean, Kyrie's out. And a lot of these guys really haven't stepped up to the plate. D'Lo had been inconsistent for the most part. So not right now. I'm about to say now. What helps y'all if y'all have a bad record? This is the draft that's coming up. Is a super loaded draft.
We 10 games in and you talking about the draft right now? Is it that
Well,
bad?
for y'all, it can be that bad unless y'all make some trades. But I wouldn't make no trades right now if
Right.
I was y'all because I was like, man, this draft is so loaded. You, especially if I'm thinking the season that y'all going to have. I think y'all gonna be one of those top picks up there when it comes to the NBA draft, man. So you may want to add somebody that can go along with Cooper Flag. So I
Wait, wait,
won't.
wait now. Before y'all start saying we need to be looking at the draft, let's just give my Mavericks a chance to get to 20 games now. Now we can turn this season around. We ain't number 10 games in. We had a rough start. It's turning around. Let's get back to the Mavericks basketball. Let's not act like we didn't go to the finals 2 years ago now. Now, my Mavericks, we going through some stuff, but y'all ain't finna sit up here and clown us like that now. I
Uh,
understand. And Clay shooters shoot. So just keep shooting. Now, whatever slump you in, Clay is a shooter. And I'm so
Mhm.
tired of people saying he washing it. Clay is a pure shooter. Now let's not forget. Now, maybe he's just, kind of frustrated and things like that. But shooters shoot. So if he just keeps going with his game, he'll be absolutely fine. D-Lo, young point guard, getting us to the hoop, everything will be fine. Cooper Flag coming in, learning the NBA, everything will be fine. And we have leadership behind us. Kyrie, AD, those guys can lead Cooper Flag and those guys to the finals. It's been done. Kyrie has a championship. AD has a championship. It's been
Mhm.
done. So I just feel like let's not wash the mask completely out the market right now. It's just we have to regroup and be better. And we have Jason Kidd. Now that's a championship coach. So he's led us before. I don't like everything that Jason Kidd does, but he has led us to the finals and he has led us to winning seasons. So I don't think the Mavericks are out the water just yet. 10 games in, I don't.
Well, that sounds like a fan right there. They're just fandom, just somebody on the outside looking in. I'm about to say, it ain't looking good for y'all right now, especially with all those guys out. Y'all might well be looking for the draft.
But they coming back though. They're not out for the season. They're coming back. We knew Kyrie would miss the first half of the season, right? We knew that.
The first half may be the end of it right there.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And then of course AD, we knew. So it's a lot of stuff that we knew, but we had to adapt to. Now I am speaking from a fan point of view, but I'm also speaking from a basketball point of view now. It's early in the season. So you can't count anybody out early in the season like this. Now, if we was at the end, maybe or in the middle, I'd be like, okay, but we just started. So we know what we need. We're making the adjustments. The front office is looking into things. So I think we'll be fine. I think the Dallas Mavericks still will go far. And I'm gonna say that regardless. I'm gonna just be real with y'all now. That is a fan. But also I just feel like we can't go out like that. Now, all y'all Mavericks fans is saying we done, like, what's up? Like, I don't get it. Like, I've seen my Mavericks, and this is not the worst we've been. This is not the worst we've been. So, and we have a young core. So, I just feel like, you know, the change starts today.
Hey, we gonna find out. That's the
Oh,
best thing about it. We're gonna find out very, very soon because the GM can't play on the floor.
he cannot. You're right. You're right.
So
But it does cause a lot of distractions, though. It does. And a lot of shakeup because, Luca was at the forefront, and Luca was that guy for us. So that does take a lot of weight when we lost Luca and the way we lost him mid-season, in the nighttime. What is going on? We don't know. Everybody has to adapt differently now. So, it once ran through Luca, it doesn't anymore. So, it's a lot of changes that had to be made. So, we do take that into account. And these are professionals, so you have to adapt and keep going. But as in 2011, we won the championship and traded everybody away. So we've seen this before. So it's a new day. It's a new day for the Mavericks. That's all I can say. I don't, who is your team?
Lakers.
See now what you think about y'all Lakers? Cause y'all looking good without LeBron.
Hey man, I, that's just the Lakers way, man. We always
Oh,
look good, man. We gonna always have stars.
and how far did y'all go last year?
Oh, we ain't go far. We
Oh, well,
went we went about as far as y'all. But
oh,
we're gonna go farther than y'all this year.
but y'all said that last year though.
But I'm 1,000% sure we're going farther than you guys.
Okay, so Bronny gonna lead y'all because he gonna lead y'all to it, and I believe that
No, we just got y'all boy Luka. He looked good in that purple and gold.
he does. He look good playing basketball. I'm still hurt, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not
Don't
gonna
worry, man. You'll see him in that purple and gold. Don't worry. You can still be a fan. Just
listen.
just watch him in that purple and gold.
Luca, you can always come home. Listen, you can
Oh
always
no,
come back.
he
You can
all right.
always come back. Listen, let's just change the trade on back around and come on back to
No,
where you
he all
know
right. Man, he good,
go
man. Don't worry.
Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah,
worry about that. Just come on back to the Lone Star State. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
come on
yeah.
back.
Stay out of Laker business.
I like what I'm seeing from Austin Reeves and those guys at the Lakers. I can't say that. It is going through shot this year though. You know that. So I like what I'm seeing in Thunder. I'm the West is loaded. I like it, but I do feel the Mavericks can contest in the West if we get it together. And that's what we're building our team for. And you know, I'm excited. I'm just feel a change coming, and I'm just hoping I'm on the right side of right, cause
Hey,
my,
only time will tell.
you're right.
Only
So, Maverick
time.
fans, you know what I'm saying? If you tuned into this, drop a comment, a heart, a blue heart at that. Encouraging words for the Mavericks, you know what I'm saying? Anything to get us going, So, I'm going to try to go to one of the games this year, cheer us on. But I love my Mavs. Can't nobody change that. And I'm going to stick beside y'all because y'all my team. But I just wanted to come on here and, let everybody know how I feel. So, Sporty Shorty, the biggest Dallas Mavericks fan that ever exists. So, and I do appreciate Mr. Brisky Shaw for tuning in and joining me, through my tough times in my marriage.
It's all right, man. We here. We'll see. We'll see what happens down the line. But appreciate for the invite.
And y'all know how I do. Go Mavs and roll tide. Peace.